Am I the jerk for treating my coworker differently after she accused me of SA when I saved her life? I'm a quiet guy and genuinely friendly. I treat all my coworkers as friends. About 2 months ago, during a work lunch, one of my coworkers started choking, so I did the Heimlich maneuver to help her. After she was in the clear, the others cheered. I asked if she was all right. She just nodded her head and went to the bathroom without a word, so I didn't think much about that. 2 days later, I got called into HR for my inappropriate behavior. I was confused and asked for more details. That's when they told me that my coworker had filed a complaint stating that she felt my touches when I was helping her were inappropriate. My body was too close and she felt my private touching her. I gave my statement and they put me on thin ice. I was still working with the potential to be removed while they investigated further. After a week, I was in the clear. I returned to working normally without fear, but I started distancing myself from my coworker. She tried to apologize, which I accepted, and tried to explain that she has trauma, but I still take precautions and only treat her as a colleague. I'm no longer talking to her unless required, always keeping my distance, and no longer inviting her out unless there are others. She could feel my hesitation towards her and how I no longer treat her the same as others. She tried to say that I'm being ridiculous and petty, but I told her that I'm just looking after myself. So, am I the jerk? Edit. Wow, this blew up. I'm not very active here, but I have read several comments. Sorry, I can't read them all. Thanks for everyone's support. I won't make updates, but I have some clarifications. I'm not from an English-speaking country. Me and the coworker did talk with our colleagues nearby, and she agreed to just be limited to necessary contact that related to work. I won't sue her because everything is resolved, and to be honest, it would just bring more problems while wasting money. I also received several messages about people with similar experiences as me, which made me sad but relieved that I'm not the only one. And I also saw comments about how I'm not considering and don't understand her trauma, which is fair. If you're harassed for real, then you should protect yourself. But I just hoped she came to me about her uncomfortableness, since we've known each other for a couple of years. That's it. Again, thank you. Commentor. So she falsely accused you of SA when you saved her life in front of a crowd using a widely known medical technique. I would hope your company is looking for a way to let her go because this lunatic is a massive liability to have around.